Hey everybody, it's Sunday here again. Not a lot to tell you this week, I'm afraid. No real updates because I got the last of the kitchen. That snail there in the center of the frame, the bottom corner of that fish tank. And that's 5 centimeters. That snail there is about maybe a centimeter and a bit more. There are actually 2 huge snails in that tank, and they're just boring freshwater snails. These guys are still happy, not one's died, and they're still swimming around very happy since I changed their tank system and filter system. This one I found is most likely the starter kit from Pets Gaul, because I saw the exact same tank there, selling for $50 or so. Whereas this one's just the same size tank from Kmart for $20 odd. Let's see, I'm running the lights because it's overcast and rainy today, so that's going on. Got 2 little capsicums, one tiny one, medium size, and there's another sneaky one somewhere. There's a fairly large one there, and that's it there. So there's at least 5 going on, and see there's 2 little tiny ones here, and flowers, and another one here, like another one maybe here, quite a few over here, quite a few little tiny ones going on there. Oh, this pot's very happy. Still flowering, still producing capsicums quite well. This one's almost eating size, almost. That one's coming along quite well behind it. And through the jungle of leaves here. That one there's coming along. Quite a few other starters up in this pot as well. But yeah, as I said, I got the rest of the things for the kitchen this week. I got a cat. That was all my expendable money. Went to getting a new family member of a cat. Another pet, so that's another thing that's going on. And yes, unfortunately my other half has now stopped working, so we're on my income alone. I knew this day would come, but yeah, I've got to cover all of the bills and all of the household expenses now by myself, so the cat was the only expense I could afford this week, and probably all I can afford for the next month, unfortunately. There's just enough batteries to run this pump, or the air by itself overnight, not both, so that's okay for now. Later on, each week I might just update one of those. They're $27 per battery, so I might get one of those per week and get this off-grid, cut down the electricity a little bit. This is still leaking very slowly out that joint, and this one now is dried up, but still never had a problem since I split this up by 3. I have noticed that putting the other 2 buckets into this line here, I'm not getting as much pressure as I would like through this end of the system to supply the fish tanks and with water when I refill them, and to have a water going in and out and pooling in the compost bin here. So at the moment I'm just siphoning some water into that tub and fertilizer drains out, and it's been working extremely well. These guys have been just munching up the fertilizer since their well, I should say nutrient, or whatever you want to call it, in the aquaponics system. They've been munching up the fish pollution since they've started fruiting. But I think what I may do is take another split off these lines here, run that in parallel past this tap here, and join it in between the 2 tubs, and maybe even run the second one all the way out to past the second tap there. But yeah, as I said, all in the future. Glad I got the solar when I did, because I cannot afford anything for maybe up to, a couple of months to a year, unfortunately. But hey, at least I'll have capsicums and somewhere in here. Oh wow, this big thick stem here, that's actually garlic. Going along very happily, this garlic. So I'll have fresh capsicums and garlic, and I have an entire pack of a huge variety of seeds. I got all my solar connectors and everything else for upgrades in the future. I don't have to outlay quite so much expenditure. But unfortunately no additions to the system this week, guys, because the next system additions are going to be quite expensive, hopefully extending the greenhouse that way. A lot more of these tubs and a lot more fruit, vegetables and everything growing that way. Get that scale right along out there towards the gate, which is straight out through here. See if I can get the camera to focus on all that area I've dug out, and that'll be greenhouse. Anyway guys, sorry I didn't have much progress to show you this week. I suppose I've ordered some new fish food, just cheap stuff off eBay, but yeah, nothing too major. Anyway guys, hope your financial situation's going better than mine. Bye everybody.